What's going on, folks, and welcome to another Scum video. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for your ongoing support, as always. Really do appreciate it. Now, this is a pretty big update, mind the pun, when I actually get to what I want to say. Now, this update isn't incredibly huge, but it's going to make the world of difference. Now, listen carefully. As I walk up to this wall here, as you can see, these are the wooden palisades we use to protect our base. Look at that. Look at the height of that. You're not going to be getting anyone hopping over there like you usually do, which is when they use cars and all sorts. Because right now, don't forget, you can actually lay a flag and people can't build within your area. So what have they been doing? Relying on cars and stuff to jump over walls when not protected. Now, this is going to save a hell of a lot of resources, a hell of a lot of time. Because on the outside of your base, let's just say that this is the main wall of the base here. And around, I would probably say here, you tend to create single wooden palisades to protect people from jumping over. Protect your base from people from jumping over, shall I say. But just having a look here, this is mad. This is just a huge increase. That's 1.5 meters they've added up on the wooden palisades. And obviously, with the new item, with one of the new building items that you can have, these walls here, you can use these to look through. I mean, this is going to be pretty dangerous peeking, we all know that. But that is pretty awesome, and you can find this in your crafting menu on the right hand side, down at the bottom, which you can see right there. Now, if you look in the blueprints menu, you do have the signs, which the first one is Zimmer Frey, a sign to project your hospitality. Sorry, not sorry. Under construction, at least let me finish my base before you sack and destroy it. And keep out. A sign to protect your hospitality. So, have a little look-see here. Check out these signs. So you can actually have these signs now. Now, it would be absolutely awesome to get custom signs. If they can allow, for example, like you to upload your own image, you know, to some extent. I mean, I don't think that's going to go down too well, if I'm completely honest. But to have them signs is pretty cool as well. And the updates as well today, guys, just listen carefully. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you here. But just before we go on to that, I just want to just look at this, because it's, even though it's something very simple, it's going to be a game changer, because people aren't going to be able to like hop over this stuff anymore. I mean, look at that. And if they do, I'd be very impressed, and I think most people would be as well. But the size of these walls now, I mean, that's just incredible. Let's have a very quick look at the QO and the hotfixes and stuff, because that's pretty important too. Okay, so just having a very quick look here, guys, at some of the new things. I've just shown you the signs, I've shown you the new palisade that you can actually peek through, and the new height of them as well, which does state right here in the quality of life additions. So let's just have a quick look at these. Let's have a quick look at the QOLs very quickly. Default palisade walls have been increased for 1.5 meters. Due to community feedback, we reduced the weapon sway on handguns. Added needle instead of sewing kit to animal skin quiver recipe. Using actions when low on stamina takes more time to recover. Using jump while running spends stamina without it recovering after. Implemented fill interaction for base building well, which didn't happen before because it was bugged. Reduced bounciness from grenades, smoke grenades and flashbangs on thrown. Thank goodness for that, because every time I throw a grenade it bounces back at me. Adjusted explosion damage amount to base elements, and cars don't take damage in the safe zones now. So let's just go up to optimizations. Optimization, base data sync to minimize server, client desync. And also, just another one, guys, I've heard that in a few weeks there's going to be another big optimization fix on the servers as well. And I know I've gone from the bottom upwards. I don't usually go backwards, but I don't know why I've just done that. This is interesting now. So let's look at the bug fixes. Fix the bug where footsteps didn't produce any sound. Fix the bug where you could cause a crash when rail with attached red dot sight was moved to vehicle inventory. Fix the bug where player after drinking would enter the swimming animation. Removed the door claiming from a house that had crafting tools. Fixed stamina exploit. I'm actually quite disappointed with this one, because I enjoyed that one. Fixed the crash when serializing base building data. Snowman and barbecues can no longer be dropped around. Fixed the bug where you could destroy a flag through walls. Fixed issues where a new flag area could overlap an existing flag area. Fixed the bug where ammo in magazines wasn't synchronized for owner on login. Now that was a big issue. Fixed the bug where you would sometimes see the wrong base element when looking near cabin doors. Now this is pretty awesome. This is like, most people are going to be like, it's a small update, who cares? But let's face it, guys, the 1.5 meters That is a huge update. Like I said, mind the pun. But an extra 1.5 meters is going to change a hell of a lot for the people who have their bases, especially when you're building around areas with higher ground, etc. That is just freaking awesome. And little things like the filling up your water from a base building well, that was an issue for quite a while. Thank God they've actually fixed that now. Because, well, let's face it. Fixed an issue where a new flag area could overlap an existing flag areas. Little things like this that really do help out. So, guys, that's pretty much it for the update today. Thank you very much for watching the video. I know it's not necessarily the biggest update, but this is a very important update to say the least, because this fixes and helps a lot of stuff like people peeking into through a wall and nicking your flag, and obviously the palisades being an extra 1.5 meters tall. This is a huge deal for the base, for the people who love base building. This is actually a pretty big update for those, and myself as well. So if you did enjoy the video, if you got something away from it, I know it was a small update, but hey, I'm here to give whatever they push out. So if you did enjoy, smash that thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace out.